family of pepper, we have scotch bonnets, we have chili pepper, and what you see is bell pepper or green pepper. It comes in various colors: green, yellow, red. This is green. This week on Ghanaian Farmer, we are talking or discussing bell pepper, green pepper. We are sitting in the midst of 1.5 acre green pepper in Adan East District. The farmer is in the person of Victor. He has been doing this for some number of years now. He has an experience when it comes to bell pepper farming. So we are here to chit chat with him. What does it take to go into bell pepper farming? Is it profitable? Should someone be encouraged to go into this line of farming? My name is Enyonam, and if you're watching the Ghanaian Farmer, share your views with us. Let's hear from you. Are you in Ghana or outside Ghana? What do you make of farming or agriculture in Ghana? This program is proudly brought to you by Lizzie Tomato Mix and our social media from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, The Ghanaian Farmer. I'm going for a quick break. When I come back, I'll chit chat with Victor, and of course I'll be coming your way with 60 seconds on agric and what can we make with bell pepper. Stay tuned. Thanks for staying with us. If you just tuned in, you're watching The Ghanaian Farmer. My name is Enyanam, and sitting next to me is Mr. Victor Tete. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, how long has it been since you started bell pepper farming?
It's about 5 years now.
5 years.
Thank you.
What
yes.
made you settled on bell pepper?
All right, because how the farming here is lucrative.
I see.
And more importantly, there is market for it all the time when you plant.
Okay.
That is why we settled down in the
on bell pepper.
On bell pepper, yeah.
Okay. Do you plant all year round?
Yes, we plant all year round.
This is a 1 acre bell pepper farm.
Yes.
Okay. How many bottles of seedlings would fill up this land?
You need 3 bottles of seed to nest, and then you can fill 1 acre plot of land.
Okay. How much does a bottle of seedling cost for the benefit of someone who would want to go into this line of farming? Okay.
When you go to the seed dealers, it costs 300 Ghana, but you can also buy from the local farmers who extract seeds from the red bell pepper.
Okay.
That one, a bottle can also go for 150 Ghana. Yes.
Okay. So it means that 3 bottles we are looking at 900.
900 Ghana. Yes.
How did you come by the land?
Well, the land is rented.
For how long?
It's like a year is 300 Ghana. It depends upon how
many
the
years
negotiations you've done with the landowner. And that is how the whole thing goes. So this one, we've rented it for 4 years.
Okay.
And so we've settled the landowner accordingly. Yes.
Do you have laborers who work with you, or you do this all by yourself?
I have laborers who work. There are specialists. They know how to plant, to till the land, mix the land with the compost, poultry manure, and the cow dung. Prepare it and then make the holes for the transplanting.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's go through the process.
Yeah.
After you have the land,
yes,
tilling the land,
yes,
you know, mixing it with the chicken
and the cow dung.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, and then you transplant the seedling or the nursery.
Yes.
From where it is to this place.
Yeah.
How do you now go by the planting? Is it in rows or you just scatter it around?
Actually, we plant in rows.
Why do you plant in rows?
For easy weeding, so that you can get access to walk through it and to uproot the grass. And then when you want to add additional manure, it is very easy for you to do that. It's also easy to do the harvesting.
Okay.
And such.
I know in my intro I mentioned that the bell pepper, we have the red, the yellow, green, and all that. This is the green type.
Yes.
Can this be ripe into a green or yellow?
This one, when it ripes, it becomes red.
It becomes red.
Yes.
Now tell me the difference between the colors. What informs the choice of color?
Some are naturally yellow.
Okay.
But with this, when it ripes, it becomes red. That is why we have the yellow, the red, and the green.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends on the seed you want.
Yeah, it depends on the seed you want. So when I go to
the agric shop,
yes,
I'll tell them I want the
yellow one. Then
now, when we go to the market, which one is in high demand?
The high demand one is the green one.
The green one?
The green one, yes.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. After you plant your seedling, let's go back a little bit.
Yes.
How long does it take for me to start harvesting my
It takes 7 weeks. It takes 7 weeks for it to start, for you to start harvesting.
7 weeks?
7 weeks, yes.
Just 7 weeks?
Yeah, just 7 weeks.
How many times do you harvest after the pepper as you know, start producing.
You
fruit.
can harvest 10 times before the pepper trees die. So
Okay. 10 times within how many months?
that means 2 months and at least 1 week or 2
Okay,
weeks.
it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, it
Okay,
takes
then you replant again.
There you have to clear the land and replant it again if you want.
I see. How much does a sack of bell pepper cost?
Well, currently the price varies, but currently a sack is 500 Ghana.
It's going for 500.
It's
cedis.
going for 500 Ghana
Okay.
cedis. Yes.
Would you say it is a profitable venture?
It is good. It's profitable.
Really?
You
Okay.
will not run into the
Now,
loss.
very good. I see some of the crops or the leaves drying up, and I see some of them having, you know, some stains,
Some
in
stains
there.
on them,
What
yes.
are causing
The
that?
causes of that is when it's getting matured, when you have harvested for several times, you realize that you see the stains on the leaves, which shows that the tree is dying off.
Okay.
Secondly, when there's no enough of manure in the soil, it also shows those stains and some leaves also dying off. Thirdly, because we are very close to the sea, and then the sea breeze passes on it, and you
it
don't
is
water
also-
regularly,
right.
it splashes the salt particles on it,
Okay.
and that also causes the stains on the
Okay.
on the leaves.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, I realize that the ground looks like a sea soil.
Yeah.
Is this the kind of soil that bell pepper does well or grows well in?
Generally, this is not the best soil, but because we are just around this area, that's why we try to improve it by adding
the
cow
cow
dung
dung
and the
and
poultry
then-
manure.
right, okay.
In areas where you have the loamy soil, you don't need to add all those things.
Okay.
So really, it likes a very good loamy soil to do well. So in this place, because it is not that loamy soil, we try to improve it by adding cow dung and poultry manures, so that it can hold the water to let the crops grow very well.
I see. Is it the same type that we export to other part of the countries?
Yeah, it's the same
Do
time.
you export or you sell only in Ghana?
Oh, for now we sell locally. We are now thinking of how to get into the export sector.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to export, is this big enough or you are adding extra land?
For this, it depends upon the one you've contacted, the quantity the person wants.
Okay.
Then you know that if the person says, oh, at end of every week you need like 10 sacks. So it means you have to, you know that when 1 acre can give you at the end of every 3 or 4 sacks, then you must produce like 3
Now,
or 4
Very
acres.
good. So how many sacks do you get from 1.5 acre?
1.5 acre, generally when you harvest you get like 4 sacks.
Okay.
Every weekend.
Every
yeah.
weekend?
Yeah.
You get 4.
4 sacks, yeah.
I see. That's around, let me do your calculation.
That's
2,000
2,000
Hey,
Ghana.
I'm going Yeska. The man is making money.
No, it's not like that. When you look at the cost involved, and then you take the expenditure against the profit, you realize that it's not that much.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Okay,
yes.
but it's still profitable.
Oh, but it's still profitable.
I
yes.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so viewers, you're watching The Ghanaian Farmer. My name is Senyonam, and having an interesting conversation with Victor Tete, right?
Yes, that's
He
correct.
is the owner of 1.5 acre bell pepper or green pepper. That's how we call it. Green pepper here in Adan. Coming up is 60 seconds on a Greek. When we come back, there is more. Stay tuned. My name is Enyonam, and this program is proudly brought to you by Lizzie Tomato Mix. I always encourage my ladies that when you go out shopping, don't forget to buy your Lizzie Tomato Mix. It gives your meal a great taste. It gets a very delicious taste. So make sure to buy your Lizzie. It's in all shops. Very affordable. It comes in different sizes. Just call us. The number is on the screen and we'll give you a lot if you want to be a distributor. You can go on our YouTube channel, The Ghanaian Farmer. Subscribe to the channel. There are a lot of interviews there for you to learn more about different types of farming. Now, Victor, quickly, let's also talk about the women who come to buy.
Yes.
I've had a couple of farmers who tell me that when the women come, they come and determine the prices, how much you want to buy. Do you also face such a challenge?
We also face such challenge, but it's like for now, because of that, we also try to find out the price in advance. We have the links at the main market in Accra and Ashama, so we also find out so that we know that if it's going for 800 or 700, then when they come and they are trying to beat our mind and then overtake us, we know what to tell them.
Overtaking come inside though.
Yes,
I see. What are some of the pest infestation or disease that worry bell pepper farm?
Generally, bell pepper is not having any mite disease that we can actually spell out for now.
Okay.
But the insect is this locust. It's only the locust that sometimes bore holes into the bells.
The leaves or the pepper
bells,
itself.
The bell itself.
Okay.
There, so that they lay their eggs
Inside.
to form worms.
Hey.
So the only thing is sometimes when you start harvesting, there's no need of using a systemic insecticide. We use this surface insecticide like DDT, attack, just to spray regularly and kill them so that they will not have access to bore holes into the bell.
Right. How many pieces of bell pepper can one tree produce?
Depending upon the fertility of the land.
Okay. Because this one, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
We've harvested some. So
some already, okay.
Yeah, so the lifespan of a tree can produce like 50 to 80.
On one tree?
On one tree, yes.
Okay. Okay.
On one tree.
That's an interesting one.
I
see.
Treat it very
now,
well.
for the benefit of those who haven't seen the seedlings of bell pepper before, let me see. Yes, the seed. Do you produce your own seed or you buy from the agri shop?
Yes, at times we produce our own seed, at times we buy from
Which one is more advisable?
The advisable one is to produce your own seed, because when you start, you first of all have to buy the seed.
Okay.
But as time goes on, you need to produce, because the seed is very expensive. Otherwise, you take all your money. So initially, you should procure your own seed from the agri stores. Then as time goes on, you can produce your own seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of foreigners who watch our program, especially on YouTube. Yeah. Are you available for partnership or for an investor to come and give you more money to expand your farming? Are you available for that?
Oh, we are available. We are very
You're sure?
available. Yes, very sure.
You know, one of the challenges people have with farmers are record keeping.
Yeah.
Are you good with record keeping?
Very good at it.
Really?
Very good at record keeping.
Okay. Yes. So we're about to wrap up our interview. Now, as a farmer who is creating job opportunity for other people and also putting food on the table of a lot of people, what will be one key thing that you would ask from government or stakeholders to do for especially bell pepper farmers to improve this sector? What would that be?
Okay, one thing is I would like the government to talk to the stakeholders, as well as land owners, to release the land to the farmers on cheap basis, so that they can go into the farming activities. And so there should be some incentive on loans. Let's say the government should give soft loan to the young ones so that they can go into farming, and then they can also help others get employment as such.
I see. Loans and then land.
Yeah.
Those are the two things.
Those are the most important things.
I see. All right. What an interesting conversation I just had with Victor Tete, owner of 1.5 acre bell pepper farm in Adan East District. He says it is profitable, but of course, it comes with some pockets of challenges. Now, at this point, me and Victor Tete, we are going to the kitchen. Today, I'm taking him all the way to Accra, so that he go and make something special. You know your salad is incomplete without bell pepper, green pepper. So let's go to the kitchen and find out what we are making this week in the kitchen on the segment that what can we make with this. My name is Anyinam. Thanks for always tuning in to watch.